Yo, 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 yo.
Hey,
Welcome to the ChopShop. It's your host, Kris Greer.
BG,
Hey. And here we are, another Friday.
let's get it.
Special Friday.
Yep.
Only because we got.
Pete.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I
we
thought
got But we get Pete every Friday.
I know.
So it's like,
Yes.
y'all know what it is. Y'all see the mug right up there.
Right.
Pete Man's cheese dog.
Right.
Link's going to be below. Y'all know what we had for dinner. I had the original.
Okay.
That was my first time.
I definitely had that sugar.
How was it?
Ooh. Now I've always said it tastes like a what I tell you?
Funnel cake.
That tastes like a funnel cake. That
Yeah.
tastes like cake. Like that was bomb.
Yeah, this is bomb. So you know what it is. But we equally agree
Mhm.
that this live, we were heavily over Candace Owens. So
This
we're
is
gonna talk about her.
Yeah, this episode.
We're
Time
fully over this bitch.
for Candace to shine. You about to get it.
If y'all don't know who Candace Owens is, she is a I guess representative of the conservative party.
Okay.
She's very conservative. She speaks politically. She speaks about social, things going on, things going on around the world.
Mm-hmm.
So look her up. She's got a lot of videos, but she's very opinionated.
I liked it. I liked it at first.
When it's crazy because when I first started, checking her out or whatever, people were like, nah, fuck her, and I was like, come on now, like, hear her out, it's another black woman, you know what I'm saying? We can't just keep shooting each other down. Like, let's hear her out. I heard of, some of what she said. I agree with some. And there's some I don't agree with, but what's tripping me out right now is that from when I first started watching her to now, she's done I don't want to say she's changed, because this is probably who she's been this way, but she's getting a little ballsy to me. She's getting a little ballsy.
What do you mean by that? Like, what do you mean ballsy?
She's saying a lot more. Just the bullshit that comes out of her mouth is a lot more, and it's with confidence. She's confidently saying a lot of bullshit, and
that's facts.
You know what I mean? And she's standing firm in the bullshit that she says. Like,
but the bullshit that she says, it be against her own kind most of the time. I ain't gonna lie,
which is unfortunate.
She talks lately. I'll just say that lately.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, lately, it's been a little different.
Like, are you okay, Candace, at this moment? Because now I'm wondering, like, why are you hating your own kind so bad? Like, it's disrespect. We always say no disrespect, of course. That's one of our quotes. But you be straight bashing these people.
Yeah.
I called you a bully last week.
You did. What made me really look sideways is what you had said. She said about Lizzo. I went back and I watched, and just like maybe 2 days ago, right? People Magazine.
Okay.
And this is what got me hot, because she does speak upon Black people so much. Like, she be downplaying us so much. And the only thing I ever really hear her say about white people, and it's not about her saying anything about white people or not, it has nothing to do with it. But you can't keep pointing out
white supremacy, because she
I'm saying you can't keep pointing out our flaws and not mentioning the same flaws that you feel like we got.
Right,
they got too, but you're just not speaking on it. And that being said, she doesn't like white supremacy, but here's the thing: who out there likes white supremacy? Like, come on, you know what I'm saying? I get the people in it, but if you're not in it and you ain't rocking with it, like, who out there is like, yeah, nobody. But here's the thing, Candace, you don't have to be a supremacist to be racist. You can be racist and
look in the mirror.
You know what I'm saying?
Because at this point, I think you are racist of your own kind. At this point.
Because okay, so back to that, like you said, she was saying about Lizzo. Okay, so this week, I'm just gonna say this week, People Magazine,
okay,
gracing the cover of People Magazine. It's the beautiful issue this month. The beautiful issue. Okay, the same thing. She mad at people saying Lizzo is beautiful. Okay, so beautiful issue. People Magazine on the cover, laying there, is Melissa McCarthy. And if you don't know who Melissa McCarthy is, she's in a bunch of movies. Look her up.
Google it.
You know what I'm saying? A bunch of movies. Is there a difference between Melissa McCarthy and Lizzo? To me, no.
Okay.
I mean, if Candace is going to say one thing about one person, she should be saying something about the other person, right? I'm just saying. That's something she didn't bring up. And I just watched a video of hers yesterday, and she was talking about People Magazine. Didn't bring up Melissa McCarthy and how disgusting she was once, which I'm not saying Melissa McCarthy is disgusting. She's not. I love her. She's a dope actress. I'm not saying that. I'm just using her words and putting it in front of Melissa McCarthy.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, where is your opinion about that? Why are you pointing out Lizzo so much? What is it with Lizzo? Why don't you got Don Lemon's back, but you Tucker all day?
Has he? Right.
I'm confused.
Has she talked about Don Lemon yet?
Yeah, she honestly, she downplayed Don Lemon too. She said he wasn't as big as Chris Tucker. So, oh no, that was somebody else she was talking about, huh? Because she be talking about everybody. So, but I mean, essentially, she said Don Lemon wasn't well respected.
She said that?
Pretty much, yeah. Not in those particular words. She used those words.
I was gonna say you probably said it the nicer way.
I mean, yeah. he ain't got no respect in the streets, pretty much. In that, you know what I mean? Like, nobody's gonna miss Don Lemon. But it's like, girl, what are you talking about? And the reason they let him go, that boggles my mind.
What was the reason?
From what I saw, he was just, I don't even want to say it was combative, because Don Lemon seemed like he was just speaking. You know what I mean? He was giving his facts, his truths. But everybody who's not black who wants to speak upon black people just wants to give us statistics. They don't account for the experiences that we have as black people.
Her homeboy.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know, he's speaking upon his experiences and how it's, you know, the situation with the conversation was going, and oh boy, who wasn't black was giving the facts and kind of combating him. And it seemed like the one they were interviewing was highly upset, and Don Lemon was, like I said, just talking. Like, if somebody's going to tell me about myself, I'm going to talk to you, but it's clearly going to be in a, I don't want to say irritated state, but it's going to be in a state where, you know, like, nigga, no, I'm talking to you like this. Like, this is what it is. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So they felt he was being combative and let him go.
It's messed up.
And Candace was saying, like, why, you know, he shouldn't make everything about race, which I don't think he was making it about race. I think.
Was it going that way?
I mean, it was a racial topic. I don't know specifically. It had to. Do you remember what the conversation was about between Don Lemon and the dude that was interviewing?
I don't. It was something.
I want to say it was about police brutality, but I'm.
But if it's a racial topic, you can't sit here and say we can't.
Which is why. Oh, it was on gun control. Okay, so Don said, but you know, I forgot what the other dude said. But Don honestly just was like, well, you know what I mean? Black people, do you? Fuck, dude, I wish I could remember. It was like something like, do you think if black people, you know what I mean? Gun control, like, we're not out here trying to get guns to just go out and kill. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not, you know what I mean? But go look, go search it. Yeah. I don't know for sure, but it was about gun control, and he was okay, Civil War rights and shit. Okay, so he was pretty much putting speaking for himself, like his experience. You know what I'm saying? And it's just I don't know, the whole shit.
Well,
The whole shit was wrong. The way this everything is going is wrong right now, and this bitch ain't helping. And the reason why I don't like Candace is because I feel like she's being highly funded by white people. No offense. And
don't think that's facts. That's factual. You can look that up. She is being highly funded.
Okay, this is and abruptly after two sparred over Civil War and its connection to the Second Amendment rights of Black people. Okay, so I think it's insulting that you're sitting here, whatever ethnicity you are, explaining to me about what it's like to be Black in America, which I just said. Everybody who ain't Black got an opinion, speak facts on Black America without having any experience what it is to be Black America, and that we're supposed to feel like that's the truth because it's statistics and facts. But motherfucker, I live my life and I know what I'm going through, and those facts don't account for what I'm going through. You know what I mean? So the fact that he even got fired for having to explain that,
right?
What the fuck? You mean to tell me I can't defend my Blackness at this point? I'm gonna get fired. You're gonna shoot me? Like what the fuck is going on?
I have a question. What did she say? What did Candace say about that though? She's saying that
No, she said, hey, why does he always bring his Blackness into it? That's
so basically when a Black person talks about anything that the struggles that we go through, she feels like we shouldn't be talking about it.
She feels like it's not necessary.
Why isn't that necessary? If that's what's holding us and penetrating,
because you have to remember, she has white children. She has mixed children. I know.
And
I know this.
I know, but we're gonna say that her, because Candace, you have mixed children. You have half white, half Black.
They're gonna go through the same struggles.
But I did watch when she was on freaking Dr. Phil, and I don't even know why you be going on Dr. Phil. I'm just gonna say that.
At this point, yeah, because if you know what Dr. Phil's about, research Dr. Phil, he ain't about nothing good. Trust.
But you want to sit there and talk about, she said she was gonna put her kids and make them mark Black on their applications. Yep. So I was kind of shocked that she even said that, but I think she said that because finally she's in a situation. You know what I mean?
She said that because she feels that, especially in that episode, she feels when it comes to going to college, colleges look at African American applications first. Mm-hmm. They're the first ones that the colleges want to get in. So for the white people, it's a disadvantage everybody else.
It's not.
Not at all.
Because it's only I don't know the percentage. I'm just gonna be real. This is just me having a conversation, y'all. And again, y'all could comment.
You can't take the 5 positions we got in that college out of the.
That's what I was gonna say.
230 students.
That 5% ain't shit
for us.
It's only 5% of white people that might not get in because they do have to pick us first, and which one of these Negroes are out that best crew is gonna get that scholarship.
Yeah,
that's what that comes down to. But
that's all it is. It's not an opportunity for us.
So then in that situation, Candace, shut up. Because if you are going to decide to put your kids Black so they can get first in that situation, that's the problem we're talking about.
Yeah.
Shut up. You're not even making sense. You can't pick and choose when you want to be Black, Candace. You're Black. When I look at you, you're Black. When somebody else look at you, they see Black. Yeah. Now, I do feel like they paying. I do feel like the conservative side is paying them for her to be able to speak.
She's highly funded from the conservative side. I feel like, you know what I mean? Like, it's to the conservatives, she is the token Black woman. Mm. You know what I'm saying? She is the one. She is the voice of reason for the Blacks. She is the smart one, the intelligent one, because as you know, Candace will tell you the statistics all day. Black people can't read or write. Mm-hmm. She'll tell you those statistics all day. I can read and write. I'm just saying.
But if that is that, why is your charity not doing better services to help out that statistics that you're giving? The charity that you funded, you getting paid, Candace, because your net worth. I did not know you was worth 25 million. So,
and that's off of giving her half-assed opinion. It's not even what's crazy to me is she says so wholeheartedly, like, I am a devout Christian. I am God above everything. And to turn around and say, who'd she say there's a special place in hell for?
I forgot that guy's name. I gotta find it real quick.
How do you know?
She said it was another, I guess, podcast commentator who got let go from his, I guess, platform or network. And he, apparently is a very abusive dude, like verbally, mentally, to his wife. Like, they got him on camera. Like, yeah, they got him on camera. And he was going off on her. Like, it was pretty bad. Like, and she's pregnant. It was all like he was doing some fucked up shit. Sarah saying some fucked up shit. But
what did Candace say?
She said pretty much, he's a monster. He's disgusting.
You call everybody a damn monster.
I mean, at this point, yeah. But she said there's a special place in hell. And it's like, damn, dude, for somebody who tells me, because I watch, who's telling that God over everything, how does that even come out your mouth?
And how do you know? How do you not know what that man, but how do you not know what that man, whoever this podcaster is, how do you not know if he ain't apologized to God for his wrongs? How do you not know he's not trying to be better as a human being? You don't know to judge somebody and call somebody and tell them they got a special place in hell.
Yeah.
You not God.
Special place in hell.
And them type of Christians is where I'm gonna tell you why I don't like her anymore. Because Candace, I always said I like Candace. I always like Candace.
Yeah.
But when you started talking about the gay community, me speaking as a gay woman,
yeah,
and call me a monster. Because what you're saying, anybody that fools with transgenders or anything like that, even those people are monsters. To call me a monster in that situation and telling me I'm gonna go to hell. How do you know?
That's what I'm saying. Like, the shit.
What do you do? What is you and your husband doing?
Hey.
Behind closed doors. Ain't nobody talking about the shit you doing. And that's what bothers me is to be a lot of judging. Yeah. She judges to sit here and call herself a Christian. You're judging that person. And it's just downright disrespect. That's where I just drew the line with her. Because I was like, Candace, I can't listen to you. And after the day, I can't listen to you. No, I could care less to feed into you, to feed into what you're saying. People can't respect you. And if you want to talk to the low income families and do things, you need to step up. Where is the leadership within that? Dude. She don't care. She don't care about us.
You think so?
You pick and choose when you want to say your kids are black. Because the kids are not white. They're half white. They have white in them.
Yeah.
Your kids have black in them. Your kids is black.
I mean, as far as
his facial, because we live right now. And I wish this was an episode that we going to edit. Because I would put up a picture right here between me and Chris. Your kid got black features. I looked at that baby. I'm just saying. I just hate that. Don't judge at all. I can never judge someone. If I don't agree with you, I'm gonna listen to you. It could piss me off. It could not piss me off. But I don't have to agree with what you're saying. You're downright disrespecting.
Yeah.
That's the part where I don't like. And it be your own kind.
And I just don't understand why. I feel like she has a huge platform, a huge opportunity to honestly be real with
Yes.
herself. Because I listen to Candace and I hear some of the shit that she says. I get she don't like the gay community. You know what I mean? Like, and here's the thing, politically, I get her point. Politically. But everybody ain't politics. Everybody ain't politicking out there. You know what I'm saying? So to speak on everybody, that's where I feel like she's wrong as fuck.
She's showing her colors for real. Like she's showing really who she is. Because if you're really God first, instead of saying somebody you're gonna go to hell, judging you and condemning you to saying you're gonna be in hell, you would be on the side of somebody needs to save that man. Like
Yeah.
They talk
God
about
still
you in the
loves
Bible.
Like they trying to he wants you to be right if you're really for the Lord like that. But you also gotta realize that the devil is gonna pretend to be God right in your face every time he gets a chance.
Every time. Yes.
Facts. I hope y'all heard Scooby in the house.
I know they did.
A designer named David Neto told Candace Owens' husband, because they wanted to hire him to do design at their house.
Mhm.
He said he'd rather get beat in the ass with a wooden plank than to work in their Nashville home.
Damn.
Now her husband,
Yeah.
what does he do?
He owns a platform, Parler, which is a conservative platform like Twitter. It's like Twitter, but for conservatives. They're pretty much on it. At one point, Kanye tried to buy it. Nobody else was letting him talk, so that was going to be his platform. But I don't know what fell through with that. You know, I don't know. Like I said, I feel like no offense, no disrespect to anybody, but you know, he saw an opportunity. 3 weeks later, he took it. You know what I'm saying? Like, he only knew her for 3 weeks before proposing. So,
damn.
Yeah. That's in Google. So, Candace, if you want to say something about it, talk to Google.
Candace, do say something because we tagged you.
And that's just, I don't know. That's just.
I would love to discuss some of the stuff that we're talking about because I don't see where you're helping. You're doing nothing but talking down on our community.
I mean, she outed Black Lives Matter. I got a lot of information from that, from her documentary. I don't knock some of the information that she gives, but how you going to talk about one foundation and your foundation your shit ain't even checking out like you doing shit either.
You ain't doing nothing. You know what are you doing? What is that charity doing?
I don't know if anybody has benefited from Candace Owens charity.
Is it start with a
school
B, right?
Something. Hit us up in the comments. We'd like to know. I'm just,
school
curious.
Me.
That's not something I really want to go research.
Right.
I can research some other shit. But if you guys know,
because I always want to know. I always want to know. I be wanting to have the conversations.
Because I don't know. It's like I be really wanting to say some shit, like on some real shit, but
what do you mean? Say something like what? Give me a little bit.
I don't want to be disrespectful. Like, I don't mean to be disrespectful, but I mean, to me, ain't this some like, this is how I feel. This is just, like, she just playing on some in-house shit. I've been in the house. Trust me, I've peeked, I've seen, but I got out. I don't be in the house. You know what I'm saying? I don't be in the house because I know what the house, I know how the house run. Trust me, which is why I feel like Candace is, you know what I mean? Because I've, like, so you been in the house too, my nigga. Like, you seen too.
But that's why I say shit. That's why this isn't me saying no disrespect. My opinion, I do feel like you racist. That's why I say there are some black people out here that don't want to be black. You know what I mean? But you are using.
Is that a thing?
Yes.
Please, people, comment below. What do y'all think about that?
I definitely feel like there's people out here that really don't want to be black. Like, you have a problem with us. You think that all black people are ignorant. They move different. Now, don't get me wrong. We got some people, but every culture has that.
Yeah, that's
people.
what I'm saying. Like every
So to talk about it like you ain't that same skin color, you sound stupid. You sound stupid.
this is
my
why
opinion.
like it's crazy to me because like, and I'm always going to bring her up because it's like, to me, like, for somebody who is white, I've never seen so much, you know what I mean? Somebody stand up so much. But Jane Elliott, like, that's a real white woman who don't take no shit. You don't got to explain to her twice why, or, you know what I mean? Like, because she already knows.
Mhm.
She hasn't experienced it because she don't got the color of our skin, but she doesn't need to. There's something inside of her that didn't need to.
Google her.
Her, you know, her dad fought activism. You know what I'm saying? He was an activist, and she, you know, grew up in it and became a teacher and taught kids the difference. Now, whether these kids took that shit home and that shit resonated with them, or they still picked up what they household
Question
was.
Because what in that?
Yeah.
Do you feel like those kids went home and
because you've seen the video?
Yeah, so I'm asking you. And that's why I said Google her if y'all don't know what we're talking about.
It's a video. It's called Blue Eye Brown Eyes Experiment. Google it. But I do think that those kids went back home and they learned their environmental ways.
Some probably were saved from that. Some.
I still think they went home and learned their environmental ways.
It woke them.
They got an eye opener.
Yeah, it woke them.
They got an eye opener, but they still learned their environmental ways, because at the end of the day, that is the only experience that they have or will ever have.
Bro, that
to know what it feels like.
That video is crazy. Now that would
and she does the experiments to adults too, which blows my mind too, because it's like it shows you. Her experiment shows you it's been instilled in us racism, not in this fight between it. You know what I'm saying? Like, so the fact that she, like I said, you don't have to explain to her. She's not wondering, can I say it? Or do I need to be? She's not wondering none of that.
She knows.
Actually, she will turn around and tell another white person about themselves before anything.
Facts.
To see Candace be completely opposite of that, and she's the same color as me,
makes no sense.
You can't. You ain't gonna tell me. You ain't gonna tell me. you ain't gonna convince me that you're not a little bit mad at us for something.
But this is BG's way right back, because you know it's not the Christian way, and the stuff that I'm saying to you is not the Christian way, Candace. But I don't like you being a bully. And I have a problem with how you handle things and how you look. How you look, Candace, bothers me. I'm just saying, like, how you handle things.
Say something is to say somebody is disgusting. Like, damn.
Do you know how disgusting they make you look? Like,
damn. Like, who made you so mad? Damn. God's gonna come down and say Lizzo's disgusting. Like, damn, he do that.
The people that watch weekly know what this means.
Disgusting is being able to ignore the fact that people, like, the country was built for the white man, and the white man doing their absolute most to suppress people of color just because of their color. Yeah. And you trying to overlook that's disgusting.
Yeah.
Like, the fact that you could just think that's okay is, or not that it's okay, but that it's not as bad. As
I mean, what I've noticed she seems to try to do is she tries to, I guess, justify, kind of turn it around to make you see it a different way. You know what I mean? That benefits them, not really us. So it's like, yeah, this shit's crazy.
Wasn't she adopted?
What?
Was she adopted?
She was adopted? I mean, if she was.
Candace?
Yeah.
No, she has her.
Oh.
I thought I heard that, but okay.
But we gonna clarify, y'all. We're not gonna.
Her dad's Robert Owens.
Oh, okay.
So
we can't be.
So she doesn't.
Right
she
now.
doesn't take her married name.
She gonna send us a cease and desist.
She doesn't take her married name.
Yeah. Oh no.
She probably made a name for herself.
Yeah. Because she did. She was doing her YouTube videos, and before everything. I don't know how things popped off for her.
I can't expect things to get better in these schools when you got grown people acting like this. I understand why the schools is getting worse. We don't have nobody. You just be talking
Right.
just to talk
And mad about it.
Give me the numbers.
She's been mad about a lot of shit.
Give me the numbers. That number ain't right because I can read. It's more people. I need them numbers ran again. I don't know. I know it's low, but I'm just saying you always throwing out stuff, but there's no solution.
Right.
Where's the fight to? What do we do with those numbers?
Well, she feels like we are fighting the wrong fight.
What is the fight?
I think she feels like we are mad about the wrong things.
How do you know when you don't even live how we live? You don't know what's going on an everyday.
I don't know.
I'm just saying, are you talking to the people? Because all I see is the people arguing with you and trying to tell you.
And they see that it goes, but you could be the most intelligent person. I'm not even gonna say intelligent because intelligent has to have some type of instinct, some type of common sense. But you could be the most educated person on the planet. But until you have some type of empathy,
there's none.
Feel some type of emotion other than, outrage for. I don't know, a lot of shit. She got outraged for a lot of shit. And honestly, I bring it back to the gay community because she'd be really mad at it. She'd be really hot at the gay community because it's like
the gay community is demons in her eyes. Well, I'm a demon.
And here's the thing: politically, what politics are doing to the gay community, yes. What they've done to the gay community, they've taken a group. It's not the entire gay community.
Don't speak for me.
That's what I'm saying. You can't speak on everybody. It's a group of specific minded people, just like, we're like-minded people, you know what I'm saying? But there's not very many like-minded people like us. It's a specific group like that, you know what I'm saying, who think a certain way and think that things should be how they should be, like, kids being able to transition before 18 that shouldn't be, you know what I mean? Like certain things that they're trying to push politically that she doesn't like. I get that. But like I said, it's not the entire gay community.
Mm-hmm.
And that being said, if you're so mad at people trying to hurt kids, bitch, why you ain't talking about Kanye and his shit? Why you not talking about Adidas still? Why you not talking about Balenciaga still? Why you not even saying nothing still? And them niggas is still sex trafficking kids.
Because they're white.
Why are you
Candace
not
thinks she's
saying
white?
Anything? If you're gonna talk about one and continue to be angry about one, continue to be angry about the other.
Facts.
Because ultimately,
Facts.
all politically, it goes together. And this bitch can't keep acting like it don't because she's trying to continuously protect political parties, I guess, if that's what you want to say. Because I'm gonna be real. Us in this, we ain't political. We ain't trying to be political. Them niggas ain't for us anyway. They don't give a fuck about us.
Facts.
So while she's playing that game, you know what I mean? It's like, talk about all of it then.
But that's why I
Be
won't
mad about all of it.
Yeah.
And stop speaking for everybody, because you can speak for a company. A company is doing this shit, but you can't speak for a whole fucking community.
I mean,
That don't even make fucking sense.
that's facts. That's facts.
So just speak on the companies and shut the fuck up about the community. Or when you do talk about it, say political. Be specific about the shit.
That's facts.
Don't call everybody monsters, because we down here literally just trying to love each other. Everybody ain't on the same mindset. Hate like you.
And it be to the fact where she be like, gay people shouldn't even be around your kids, your children, having them around. Like, she extreme. So that's why I'm saying, like, that's why I feel like I need to be extreme right back to make you understand the ignorance I feel in it. It's like, weird. It's so disrespectful.
Bro, it's weird to me.
It's so disrespectful.
For somebody who is so God loving, that shit is fucking weird to me.
I just spoken on like Disney and stuff, but in like gay, having same relationships in Disney and everything.
I personally, I ain't heard it.
Yeah, I haven't heard anything. But if you want to take it back to our community, the Black community, she think that, okay, have y'all heard this? Blackwashing something. Have y'all ever heard that? Blackwashing.
Sounds weird, huh?
Blackwashing.
It sounds like what they've been trying to do to us since they figured out how to control people. If that's the case, so blackwashing is a thing.
So you got whitewashing. Because I'm gonna be real. I've been called whitewashed. I grew up around white people. This is why I say I can see Candace. I see her. I know what the house look like. You can't play me.
My best friend all the way past middle school was a white girl.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
I grew up with white people.
But to turn around and be called blackwash, I've never. Okay, that being said, I was called whitewash because of the way I carried myself. Stereotypically, you know what I'm saying?
That's facts.
I'm supposed to carry myself in a certain manner, but because I didn't.
In that certain manner, do you feel like she think it's supposed to be white?
What do you mean?
Do Candace feel like we should condone ourselves like white people? No.
Okay, so I'm just trying to give you the
okay. Let me. So my bad.
That being said, you know what I mean. I was considered whitewash. Okay. Now, those were characteristics that they were seeing in me. They were seeing a certain characteristics that they associated with white people.
Okay.
Had nothing to do with my skin, right? This bitch thinks that they have blackwashed the Little Mermaid.
Ooh.
Now, I didn't know that they changed the Little Mermaid's characteristics to, I guess, align with Black people more.
What? The dreads?
Because I'm saying if whitewashing is, if I was called whitewash because I was carrying myself in a certain way, my characteristics,
that's
not
true.
Because my skin, that's why. But
yeah, she's basically saying they made the Little Mermaid ghetto or ratchet. Because that's
what I'm saying. I didn't know they changed the characteristics of how Ariel was carrying herself. I thought she was just playing a character. I thought Ariel was Ariel and she was playing that. But because it's a Black Ariel now, it's been blackwashed. She don't even give it from the character. She's just throwing the skin color out there. So it's like
the same kiss.
And that's coming from somebody who's saying Don Lemon's over there. He always got to throw race into it. Little Mermaid, honestly, to me, had nothing to do with anything other than a mermaid trying to get the dude. And honestly, to me, if you want to be real and be on some creepy Disney shit, it's weird the fact that Eric was so fucking old anyway, and the bitch was only 16. If you think about it, that's just Disney. So I'm just saying. That should be talked about, not the fact that we got a black Ariel. But what do y'all think? Do y'all think that it's a damn mermaid, not a human? Right? That's one comment right there. Like, that's straight up.
Like in the first place, bitch, it's a fish.
Exactly. Right? It's like these are the things that's making me have to talk about Candace at this point. It's comments like that don't make any fucking sense. But I'm sure to a different audience who don't have my skin color, that made perfect sense.
So there's only one kind of mermaid under the sea. We the only ones that got different colors. Humans, the sea, it's different types of fish. I'm just saying, like, right? That's what I'm saying. Races of our own kind.
This is coming out of a black woman's mouth. Like, that don't.
What you telling yo? I don't want to know. Let me just pray for you. Because after this episode, I promise you, Candace, I will not
after this episode, we'll stop talking about it. Unless you comment, Candace, or throw us on your show, because we got some quotes for your ass. Then you'll hear from us again. But this is probably the last you're going to hear me say something about some Candace.
Because I just don't like the foolishness. We be talking about foolishness. We've been talking about a whole bunch of shit.
I just can't.
But that I can't. You basically calling me a monster because I'm gay.
Yeah,
and that's why
I'm a monster too.
So I just can't fuck with it.
I'm a monster too. If that's the case, if we support anything, we monsters.
We monsters. So
who else is a monster out there? If you supporting the gay community, you a fucking monster.
Motherfuckers,
y'all should be ashamed.
All our main choppers. Everybody,
according to Candace.
According to
Candace. But honestly, I got love for everybody.
And why can't Lizzo be happy with how she is? Regardless, if you think,
do you think Candace is happy with what she is?
That's what I want to know. Do you need some therapy? Because they funding you, and what are they telling you when they funding you? What are you signing up for? Like, what is going on?
I mean, oh boy, who was abusing his wife, he tried to send her a cease as she had talked about him before, and she said, "You don't have there's no money, and you don't have enough money to be able to have me not talk about you no more." I don't know no other nigga that is that confident to be able to say that shit. She got to be back. Like, come on. I don't know no other nigga that is that confident other than Kanye West, because he says some shit, but she ain't on no Kanye West level. Get the fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying?
No.
So,
and she's young. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why I thought you was way older than what you were. You going, if we're going to just go off of opinion, you look like you stressed.
Hey, we got another monster in the house. That's what I'm talking about. You know what I mean?
You look like you stressed, Candace.
She's projected.
Yeah.
I mean, she's anorexic now. Looking at her now, she gotta think she's fat if she was anorexic.
I mean, and that's in her book. It does say that she had a eating disorder in her book. So, for her to be talking about people, So yeah, I definitely could see a projection of something out there. You know what I mean? Hey.
If that person is happy with themselves, who am I to care? If you are good with what you're going through and life is good for you, I am happy for you. That's all I want for everybody, to be good and happy. So I can't judge somebody. Yeah. I can't sit here and call that woman that's a fat bee or whatever.
Or disgusting.
Or you're disgusting. She's disgusting?
Yeah, she said disgusting, dude. Like, that was.
And y'all be viewing that. Y'all keep that lady.
Well, here's the thing. I don't think it's them. I don't think it's our them? People. I don't think it's
some. It's
I don't think it's honestly. It might not be anybody who be watching us who.
They not paying attention to Candace.
I don't think a lot of of us aren't paying attention to Candace, which honestly, some people try to tell me ahead of time. But like I said, I give everybody the benefit of the doubt. You know what I'm saying? Like,
why you
let
think
me
they're
hear what
not
you're
paying
saying.
attention to her?
Because of the shit she say.
So our culture doing exactly what they're doing to Kanye.
First of all, honestly,
Because our culture ain't talking to Kanye, ain't fucking with Kanye either.
nah, I'm not fucking with Kanye at all. You can't don't cry to me about your kids no more, dog. Does nobody care? Like, nah, bro. Why are we supposed to? Where are you now? Where are you now? Married and shopping at Balenciaga and shit. They got some shit dropping soon. Kanye got some shit coming out, and honestly, I would not be supporting your ass because you are still doing some trafficking shit. You are part of it. You are funding it. I can't get with that, bro. Especially when you try to kind of coerce everybody into thinking like, nah, maybe this nigga need help.
Right.
You don't need help, Kanye. You knew what you was doing. Like was said earlier in the damn show, Scooby said it best. The devil be here, and he be dressed like anybody, especially somebody who got you. So be aware. So I just try to hear people out, see where they going. That's all you could do.
I got a question, and this is way off topic, but I gotta know. Do you want to still go on with Candace?
No, we can talk about whatever.
I just want to make sure. What you think about Tory Lanez and this appeal and what he put out?
What did he put out? I don't know what he put out. I know he wanted an appeal.
It's in a recording basically talking about Megan and them lawyers lying and about the tattoo of the resemblance. He says the resemblance of Tupac, but they're trying to say that was a motive that he was using while in the case. You know what I mean? Basically some lies of what Megan's lawyers are saying. So he did a recording on it. What?
I mean, Chopper said that man need to just do his time. I mean, at this point, you know what I'm saying? Like, you've been in there at this point. Like, just serve it out. Like, just serve it out. By the time you get an appeal, you're going to be out. Just serve it out.
Is he? Because
how long did he get? I don't know.
Because he can't go back. He got to go to Canada too, right?
Oh, he got deported?
Doesn't he have to?
No, I think so. He can't come back, huh?
I thought he could. I don't know.
But here's the beauty in the world, the way this world is moving. You can make music and be famous anywhere, my nigga. You don't gotta come back to the US. The fuck?
That's true.
And if you're trying to come back to the US, it's because here in the US, they really doing some sinister shit when it comes to entertainment, and you need to be a part of that shit. Otherwise, you don't got to be nowhere near here in order to make some fucking music and put that shit out. Thank you, digital.
Because, I mean, R. Kelly making money and he's still in jail. That nigga is singing, making concerts in jail, bro.
Hey.
The whole facility is out there listening to R. Kelly.
That's crazy. I can't take this off, bro. That's crazy.
I'm just saying, so that's sick shit. Because R. Kelly was.
I mean,
I'm not saying
they
that
gotta be out here for it. That's why they say Bieber married what's her name to have his citizenship. He needed his visa. His visa was expiring. He got to be married for 5 years.
So that ain't
to
for,
keep it.
That ain't for love, then.
It's been 5 years. You see shit rocky. See shit going on right now.
He's not only making money, he even has a whole ass new baby.
Oh yeah, because of surrogacy and shit. Somebody.
Yeah.
Him and Kim had an affair.
Who?
Justin Bieber.
And Kim Kardashian.
Courtney. I heard it was Courtney.
Kim too, though.
I mean,
the one I saw was say Kim. But
I mean, I don't doubt it. Kim,
I probably would have chosen.
clearly Kim get down. I mean, I heard she's boring, but it's like she sleep around. That's what I mean by get down.
Yeah.
Boring.
Yeah.
Yeah,
what
that's
Pete said.
if Pete Davis, huh?
She was boring as shit. Couldn't tell me that when I was younger, but now that she was boring as fuck.
I'm dead.
She got my views though. Shout out to Kim.
Oh shit,
That's true.
man. So, but yeah, see, I don't know. Allegedly, you know what I'm saying. But speaking of that nigga, I'm telling you, I just seen Sloan did a little thing on Diddy, right? Diddy and Usher.
Mm-hmm.
Have y'all ever seen? Y'all comment below. But have y'all ever seen that clip with Kevin Hart and he's interviewing? Who is he interviewing? He's not interviewing Usher.
It was Jake.
You know, he's actually interviewing Diddy, and Usher comes up, right? And he says on the mic, Kevin Hart's in between him and Usher. He says, you know, when Usher and I used to wrestle over the Frosted Flakes, like, and then he kind of like and like brought it back and right, and Kevin Hart was like, nobody else is gonna say this shit right now, but I'm gonna point this shit out. This nigga just right.
Then you got Trey Songz like this,
And then you have Trey Songz walk up, put his arm over him, like, yo, it was on some, like, the whole vibe was on some other shit. And the only one who was uncomfortable and didn't know what was going on was Kevin. So he was like tripping, like, y'all not saying this shit?
So do you think Diddy, when we say this, do you think allegedly, I'm just from my purposes, I'm just gonna say,
keep going, because I got more.
Do you think he picks and chooses who he let know he mess around with men?
Oh, here we go.
Oh,
right, because
he said it himself.
What?
You don't remember when Diddy was like, you can make a man suck your dick and you control
Yeah.
him?
oh,
Yeah,
damn.
Diddy said that. Not only that, so Usher himself, right, was on Howard Stern. They were talking about, you know, his success and his upcoming music and all that. And Diddy ended up having, when Usher was 14, guardianship over Usher.
How that work?
They sent Usher to Diddy's flavor camp, which was at Diddy's, living with Diddy for, I don't forgot how long he said. I think maybe it was about a year.
He was 14.
He was 14. So as the conversation is going, right, you know, Howard Stern, he crazy. Like, he want to know. He's like, I bet there's a bunch of women, right? What was weird to me was Usher was like, and calmly, he's a grown-ass man now. At this point, I'm sure he's talking. There's not, at this point, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Okay.
So he says calmly, it was a little weird, but he was like, nah, not really. But I did see a lot of crazy stuff.
Did he go into what crazy he seen?
No. But by the way Diddy said, referring back to the video that I had already seen, that was already recorded years ago, because Trey Songz was little when he came up walking, like, you know what I'm saying? So it was years ago. Referring back to that and knowing Diddy said what he said, that's on a whole different scale.
Didn't he allegedly roll around the bed with somebody?
I don't know about that. But what I also didn't know, that in Sloan's video, he was actually investigated by the feds. for being with underage boys,
Shut up.
which to me makes it seem like that nigga really was doing some shit. If the feds was investigating the shit, otherwise, what are they investigating for?
Right.
But what's crazy also is that you can't find a lot. You can find some stuff if you Google it, but you can't find a lot, and it's been swept because honestly, what did Kanye say? That nigga's a fed.
Mm.
I'm pretty sure, allegedly, that's when he became an informant to a lot of shit.
Allegedly.
To sweep that
again.
shit under the rug. Straight up. That shit seems all too coincidental to me. You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck?
Allegedly.
Allegedly. Right? Because people are crazy out here.
Yeah. Y'all take something and run with it, but
Yeah. But so that being said, take it back to Bieber.
okay.
Because who was Bieber signed to? Usher. L.A. Reid gave Usher his own label so that he could have Bieber on his label. Bieber's the only artist on Usher's label.
Damn.
The only. I don't know if he's still on the label, but he was the only. What did Usher do? He sent young Bieber to Diddy's flavor camp.
Mm.
Man,
There's
there's another video of Diddy showing Bieber around and shit. That's for another day, but that little boy looked so like he didn't know what was going on. He didn't know what was fun. Diddy creepy, dude. Diddy creepy as fuck. It got quiet. Gatekeeper.
And what's crazy that Usher said he wouldn't even send his children to Diddy.
But you put Justin Bieber on there.
That
only
money,
motherfucker on your label.
That money also, it feels like kind of like a little Marcus Houston thing with Chris Stokes. It's kind of like a groomed thing. He was groomed to do the same thing Diddy did to him.
And that's a thing. That's
allegedly.
That's the thing that's going on in our everyday world, though. Because these kids nowadays, y'all not grooming your kids.
No, they let other people do it. Of Usher at 14. How the fuck does that happen? That means you away to him. Gave guardian shit. Yeah, groom your own kids.
I think Diddy's coming out with a reality show with his family.
What?
It's coming. It's in the works.
Man, dude, the devil is out. He out. He lit right now. This nigga is out. What the fuck? Damn. A lot of shit.
I don't know too much. I don't even know what it's called, but they got something going on.
Oh, man. I'm going to have to stay away from that. That's about to be nothing. Like, nothing. Oh, man. I can't say too. It's like, it's not even, I can't say too much. It's just, I don't want to get us shut down because people are getting shut down nowadays. Too much weird shit is happening to people. So,
allegedly.
No, weird shit's happening to people.
No,
regular people.
I'm just making sure.
Oh, all this is allegedly. Yeah. Yeah. Allegedly. Do your research. It's all out there.
It's out there.
Which is crazy. You don't even have to take our word for it. You can literally go find out yourself. So everything we say on this show, you can literally go find out.
You know who else?
Who?
I might need to say that off camera.
No.
Because I feel like I heard something about JD. Like with Bow
JD
Wow.
Dupree?
Ooh, like wow, that with Bow really? Wow. I don't allegedly. I'm gonna still look into that, but I could have sworn that's what Bow Wow was coming out talking about JD to a certain extent, allegedly.
Damn.
Thought I seen something like that. I don't know too much.
It's going on. I mean, we know what's going on.
But I'm just saying they grooming them.
It ain't right. Like this shit ain't right. I don't even know.
Pray, meditate.
Yeah. Thank y'all for tuning in. We got allegedly up here, so you know what I mean. t-shirts.
Oh, hey.
Shout out these treats,
Mm-hmm.
Pete Mints. What else? No.
Mm-mm.
All right, chop shop.
We
Yeah.
out.